You're listening to Rockers for Wildlife Radio with Paul Paget, only on LA Talk Radio.
Hey, it's Paul Paget. We're back in the driver's seat, baby. Oh, man, is this a hot show today? Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I can't even sit still. They're going to have to take the swivel off my chair. I get too excited. I was thinking of maybe putting a screw in it the next time I come in, and that way I can pull it when I leave and put it in when I'm in the driver's seat.
Got to take the swivel off your pivel.
It is. My swivel off my schnivel. I hate it when that happens.
Got to take the swivel off the schnivel.
You know who we have back in the house? We have Francesco Di Cosmo.
What's up, dude?
What's shaking, brother? Boom! And I see he's got a gun in his hand.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You know what? Boom! I love it when a man comes in with the gun
With a
ready.
smoking gun.
It's like Rambo coming out of the helicopter to save the POWs. It's
Dude,
good.
That's pretty funny.
It's yummy time, and that's the best time.
I just saw a Rambo scene the other day. It was pretty funny.
Dude, let me tell you.
Great.
Isn't it?
Did you ever see that stick scene?
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, I live for that. I am
it's great.
Rambo.
I live for the stick scene. Rambo 3.
Oh, yeah. I've got this old lady I work with, and she's 80, and this woman literally, she can hang with me. I can run 20, 25 hours a day. So I renamed her. Instead of, she's now Grambo. She's a badass. It's just crazy. But I'll tell you what. Who else do we have in the house?
Hello.
Tell everybody who you are, babe.
My name is Dr. Talia Witkowski, and I don't know, I'm a jack of many trades. I don't even know where to begin.
She is. Oh my God. We're gonna dig really deep into this because she owns Mavericks Digital Management, and this woman is truly, you know what? She makes the Dos Equis guy look like a total sissy. I'm telling you.
I knew I love you, Paul.
Yeah, the Dos Equis guy has nothing on you.
The most interesting woman in the world.
Oh my God.
I'll take it. I'm never leaving. I'm moving in.
Then we have the Beverly Hills Shaman, Joya Delaney.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
I am the Beverly Hills Shaman, believe
Yes,
you me.
I know that, Mama. That's why we got the best of the best in the house today.
I'm a soul surgeon.
A soul surgeon.
And I make
Soul
music
surgeon.
too.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm
and
loving
I've worked
it.
with lots of rockers. You're some of your favorites.
Boy, I'm telling you.
And I talk to them and I work with them from spirit too. John Lennon, Bob Marley, all of them. They bring me all their people and I help them with their music.
We are going to have a flippin' Woodstock 3 going on here
Oh,
with
yeah.
all these spiritual souls.
I just had a flashback.
Dude, I did. Was that was Hendrix,
had a
wasn't
flashback,
it?
man.
Dude.
Which one of those, like,
I've
12
never-
that she just mentioned were you?
Oh
in the
my
past lifetime?
God. This is awesome. We're obviously got a lot in our future we're going to be doing together because I'm a total mess and a wreck. So I'm going to need you to come in and straighten out me or something. You know, we're all dysfunctionals as musicians
Yes,
to
of
some
course.
degree and as humans. But,
Yes,
you
all
know,
of us.
I'm a functional dysfunctional.
Yes.
What can I say? You know,
Isn't that what makes life interesting?
It is because I don't think I could do it
The whole
anyway.
point.
The multifaceted areas of weaving in and out, I couldn't do it any other way.
Yeah.
I would be bored
Yeah.
chitless. I said chit, not shit. Even though we're not regulated, we can say shit. Yeah, that's right.
At least you didn't say chitlins.
Chitlins. I grew up in those areas. That's
Well,
good
just
stuff.
imagine your
Yeah.
good being 100% better. That's not boring, let me tell you.
no
Just
kidding.
imagine your money duplicating and your love life and your charisma.
I am in.
Dang.
I love
Focus
that.
on it.
I'm-
Let's just
Is this
roll.
is this foreplay on the air?
I know.
The heck?
You get a facelift from the inside out. and all.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
you're working
good.
on your soul.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She just keeps it coming. I'm
No
loving
kidding.
30 years of experience, I keep it coming.
it.
A
I'm
lot of clients
loving it.
everywhere,
That's
all
awesome.
over the world.
Wow, I'm already. You know, wow. I run pretty high in the galaxy as far as the frequency goes, but I think you just took me out of our
There you
galaxy.
go.
I'm liking
You have
this.
no idea.
Cool.
Oh,
Worlds unknown.
and I'm ready to learn, baby. Let's do something.
Isn't life about learning?
It is. You know what? If you stop learning,
Unlearning.
it just
Yes.
Learning, unlearning.
you learn till the
Learning,
day you
unlearning.
die.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if we never complete the journey, it's just part of the ride.
keeps going
baby.
and going and
it
going.
does.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. School us on where you're at. I'm telling you, we've got the doctor in the house.
Oh,
Ooh, mama! Wow! What's been going
What do you
on,
wanna
mama?
know?
Oh man,
my
just
Lord.
take us from the beginning. You've got quite a peppered history of transforming businesses, charities, people's lives. Now, social media. You are the queen.
oh, well, thank you.
I mean, the queen.
I try.
I
try.
bow to you.
Oh my Lord. He's literally on his knees, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm loving it. He's just going to do the show from his knees. It's cool. Whole new show.
Oh my God.
Whole new world.
It is a whole new world.
fucking awesome.
You
Let's
know
let
what?
this change
no,
into
that's
something
good. You can
completely
do
different.
that. You don't even have to
Swear?
You don't even have to worry about a slip up.
Fuck.
Exactly.
Woo!
We are
Liberation.
about full on expression in this family.
All right, now I can speak freely.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
good.
So that's the whole concept of this is to be able to breathe, be yourself, and express yourself.
Express yourself. Madonna did it best. She sure laid the fucking pathway, didn't
Oh
she?
my
Ooh.
God! I was so in love with her, like a virgin back in that day. I
Did you
was
hear
so
her,
ruined.
Did you hear her American Music Awards speech?
No.
Oh my! You need to go listen to that.
Hang on, let's pull it up and take a break. Everybody, we're going to take a break for 5 minutes. No.
So good. She
Okay.
laid it down.
Lead me through this amazing journey. Let's do the nutshell version of
Okay,
it.
or else we'd be here for about an hour or
I'm
two.
having you back. You're going to co-host with us.
Oh, I
so
would love
the
that.
co-host of the co-host of the co-host. But we're going to have you on for
And
a
I'll
while.
let you speak a little bit too.
Because he's
when I do
busy.
that.
He weaves in and out, so we fill the gap. He is my primary co-host, musical snack.
I'm gonna weave out.
He's weaving in and out, tucking and jiving and grooving. So talk about Children's Defense Alliance.
So Children's Defense Alliance was started about 4 years ago, and we were started originally, the parent company was a rescue organization. We supported the rescue of American children who had been kidnapped from sex trafficking and organ harvesting and trafficked outside of the U.S. And we used specialized individuals to help us to assist in bringing those kids back, and we just financed as many rescue missions as we could. And then we realized that the best way to help with that cause was actually to prevent abductions. So
Is
we
that
created...
ongoing?
Yeah, it is a huge problem in the U.S.
Yeah.
I believe it's every 30 seconds a child is kidnapped out of
my
the U.S. and every
God.
10 minutes a child is
The
sold in the
Pizzagate,
U.S.
the Pizzagate thing should be investigated as something that's tied into that.
Absolutely. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
because
stuff in the
it's-
dark web, so people
it's really
use the
bad.
dark web to traffic children, sell children, find
It's
children.
unbelievable what's going on.
The most unfortunate
What the
thing about
hell
it
is going on?
is that the topic is so dark and so gruesome, and people don't want to pay attention to it because it's such a disgusting thing to even
Right.
think about, that people bury their head in the sand. So unfortunately, it gives a lot more leeway to those who are trafficking the children. So we try to find ways to speak about it and empower kids and educate kids and empower families and educate families and keep it slightly surface level, you know, share a couple statistics and then drill down to what people can actually do to protect themselves.
Right.
It's,
And,
it's
yeah.
completely Luciferian.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yep. And the I was reading some of the Podesta emails after they got disclosed by
Yeah.
WikiLeaks, and it's just absolutely disgusting
Yeah.
what's going on. And it's part of the structure of our you know what I mean.
Yes, unfortunately,
yeah.
it's tied in at levels that we
Yeah,
won't go
very
into
high levels,
because
yeah.
we'd like to stay on the air. So, but there are ways to fight it from the inside out, and so we provide
gotta be.
education to kids ages 4 and up. So we teach them military grade evasion techniques and awareness raising skills. The program is called How to Be Your Own Superhero. So we find that if
Sounds
we
cool.
scare the shit out of people, their brains shut down so they can't learn. So we just empower kids, and it's really fun for them, and they get to learn how to beat the crap out of private military contractors and special forces that help us to teach the classes, so they feel like Billy badasses, and that helps them a lot. So
Oh my God, I'm in love with this already.
Oh,
How
it's
can I help?
extraordinary.
It's really cool.
Oh, we will let you know.
Oh, I want in. I want in. I'm all about it. And I've got some people to introduce you to that are in
Amazing.
that field that are making huge strides in helping these children that are being
Extraordinary.
trafficked.
That'd be wonderful.
So, it's all about tying
It's
each other
just-
together.
It's just amazing to me at this point in history that this is going on.
Right.
I just can't believe it.
Well, what's
Well,
unfortunate is
yes,
people
it's-
don't realize what a big problem it is in the U.S. They think it's something that happens
It's
over there.
It's
And
worldwide.
our children are highly targeted because, well, A, because of the political climate, but B, because American children have better health care, we're better educated. So unfortunately, and this is terrible to even hear, but this is the truth of the matter, American children bring a higher dollar on the black market. So we're very highly targeted. And then on the other flip side, Americans are the primary users. So if you see like a big corporation go and have like a secondary headquarters in a country, you'll see a large, an American-based company, you'll see a rise in the direction of the children, being trafficked into those areas.
Wow.
Yeah, but see, even our reaction to it is to shut down. It's like it's too much. I don't even want to hear it. And so it's
mine's of ripping my shirt open and showing everybody this S and go start saving some kids.
No,
he actually has a cape on right now.
I
ladies and
actually
gentlemen,
have
on his
an-
knees with the
I
cape on.
actually have an
Oh
S
my
on.
God, he does.
I actually have
with
an
a
S
bear claw
on.
through it.
That
the
is-
bear tried
that's
to
the
rip him
fight-
apart,
That's
and
the
Superman
fight
is
of
still
good and
fucking
evil.
standing.
That's right.
That's
So
Damn.
there is an S, baby.
That is amazing.
great.
As if the guitar wasn't enough, he's got a Superman on his chest.
I mean,
What can
I
I
want to
say?
learn more
Now
about
you
it.
know.
I want to learn more about it. I'm not the kind of person that, I don't want to learn about it. Oh, it's too,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I've
we
been-
need. I have learned that it's the so I started off my career in psychology, and it lends itself to all of the other random ass but amazing things that I do in life, and that I'm lucky enough and blessed enough to do. And what we found, psychologically speaking, about the phenomenon of how the human mind and psyche works is that it can only tolerate as much truth as we feel like we have the ability to do something about when it comes to like negative truth in the world. So we try to sprinkle a little bit of truth. This is a really messed up thing. It's happening in our country, but here's what you can do about it. Here's how you can educate your kids. Here's how you can do something in your community. And we have all of our classes online at childrensdefensealliance.org. So
Say that again.
Awesome.
we have all
Children's-
of our classes online, so you can teach your kids. You can bring it into your PTA meeting and bring it into the school. Get one of the teachers trained and have a huge
childrensdefense.org.
childrensdefensealliance.org.
Alliance.
You all go there. We need help.
That's
We
cool.
need assistance.
Wow.
Don't make me come over to your houses and punch that into your computer.
Yeah, and a little bit of education
Wow.
goes a long way. We have stories for days that would make you cry, but also tears of joy and tears of happiness. Tears of
awesome.
joy and tears of sadness. Also about the fact that there's a little. There's little stories all over the place of kids that got a little bit of education and actually prevented their own abduction or their friends.
Wow.
So it's amazing.
So quickly, tell us about Maverick's digital management.
So I have been in the social media space for quite some time. First, as a consumer, obviously we all have our social accounts and what have you. And I was a little bit against it at first because I'm kind of one of those like fight the power that be. So I was like, I don't need any freaking social media accounts, But I got into it and I realized that it's a great place to be able to promote. Once you really get a grasp of it, it allows you to be able to promote and accelerate anything that you truly believe in, like CDA or any of the other causes that are close to my heart and close to everyone else's, or friends' careers or what have you. So I got into it as a hobby at first to promote some of the careers of some of my friends.
Yeah.
And then I saw that there were a lot of holes in the industry in terms of monetization. And a lot of people were leaving money on the table. And not by promoting other people's shit and not by tarnishing your brand and just, completely exploiting the content and stuff like that. Because
Right.
people spend years to solidify and to enhance their brand, and then they can go online and they can ruin it in like a couple months if they just put a lot of shit on their pages and all that good stuff. So Maverick's Digital Management does three things. We build followings for people, organic, real followings. We don't buy followers. And we focus on a high engagement, which is the people that like your posts, comment on your posts, repost your stuff, retweet it.
Bam.
Nice.
The second
than
thing we
that.
do is we create and push campaigns. So whether it's a campaign for a book, a radio show, a new piece of music, what have you, a nonprofit, we can create a very customized campaign.
That's really cool.
And direct a lot of eyeballs online for a new business.
Bingo.
And the third is monetization. So we have different tools that allow you to monetize your actual social media content.
Oh, that's great.
And then also we'll create private fan clubs for you so you can monetize per follower. So if you're a musician and you have like
Yeah.
20,000 fans on your Instagram page,
Yeah.
and about 2,000 to 5,000 of them are loyal.
Yeah.
And you can get each of them to pay at least 99 cents a month to be a part of your fan club. And what they get is one of the things they'll
awesome.
get on the fan club is they'll be able to live stream all your concerts while you're on the road.
Oh, that's so cool.
So even
Sweet.
the kind of most beginner of musicians that don't have like the hugest following but have a decent loyal following,
Yeah.
instead of having to go out and like
I want
wait
the
on
hugest.
You want the hugest?
Yeah.
We're gonna get you the hugest.
You had me at hugest.
Who
It's all
doesn't?
about having the hugest.
We will come back to that because
Following.
I'm actually I used to be a sex psychologist, so that's a whole separate
What
conversation.
the hell?
We'll circle
Hugest
back to
following.
it. We'll circle
Hang on,
back
that's
to
going to get a Hank Hill. What the hell, Bobby?
If we could just pause there. We'll circle back in a moment. But that's the topic at hand.
180.
Yeah.
You gotta keep men on track, man. They will just go in like ping pongs all over the fucking place.
That's funny.
Anyways, we build shit. We build followings.
That's so cool.
We build tools.
I want to learn more.
So that musician, if they're waiting tables while they're trying to chase their career, and they have 2,000 followers, it'll pay $1 a month,
Yeah,
and
where-
they can
where
make
were
a
you
couple,
about 10 years ago?
couple grand a month. Oh, I was hiding in nonprofit
Yeah.
world. I was saving children. I didn't have time for your ass.
I love it. Well, let's do something. We've talked about some pretty serious subjects. The one subject I'm loving is what you just talked about, and we are going to have big chats about that. Where can people go find your business to utilize your
social
business?
media?
Yeah.
mavericksdigitalmanagement.com. You can email me at talia@mavericksdigitalmanagement.com.
Say that again, both of them.
So mavericksdigitalmanagement.com is the name of our company.
Yep.
And you can email me at talia@mavericksdigitalmanagement.com. That's TALIA.
And we're going to have a link, and we are going to plug the fire out of everybody.
Woo!
And so that's all going to roll.
Thank
and you know
you.
what? I'm a little bit hungry. I think it's time for a musical snack.
Oh!
Woo!
You know? It's just one of those moments.
Are we going to do a Paul Paget original?
We are.
I feel like I'm in the Who.
Hey, exactly. This kind of
Sounds like the Who.
Not a bad compliment. Sorry, Deborah. Ooh, that was just a nice little niblet snack, baby. Everybody's tummy's a little fuller. I
yummy.
believe in these snacks. It helps. It's the calorie burn, baby. You
I love that 12-string, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
cool. Is that an ovation?
It is. It's a
That's nice.
legend. It has, in music, for a lot of you all that do know me and have known this guitar being with me for the last 25 years, musically, this is my heart.
That sounds nice.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
love
that.
12 strings.
Dude.
Oh, by the way, I'm doing a Rush tribute.
What you talking
next
about,
week.
Willis?
I'm doing a Rush tribute.
Really?
Yeah, the guitar player, Walter Eno, brought in a 12-string, a double neck 12-string, 6-string. But anyway,
Sick.
we're doing a Rush tribute, a tribute to the music of Rush
Dude.
next Wednesday at the Yost Theater
Where's that at?
in Anaheim.
Really?
For NAMM, for the NAMM.
Oh, for
convention.
NAMM. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Bam. Hey, everybody
It's
get out to
really
NAMM.
exciting.
Dude.
Like, yeah, if you like Rush, I mean, it's
Oh, my God. If you don't like Rush, don't ever
There's-
tune back in. No.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Just
there.
playing. No,
But,
no. It's okay if you don't like it.
Brian Tichy is organizing the whole thing. He's the main drummer,
Nice.
but there's going to be a lot of famous drummers coming in, and it's a great house band and some other musical guests as well.
So it's a musical smorgasbord, not a
Oh
snack.
yeah, it's going to be
Loving
it's going to be
it.
a whole main course thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm loving it. So you know what? Let's swing this story over here.
Yeah, speaking
to-
of 12 strings,
Oh yeah, Joya Delaney.
yes, I
Oh
want to
my
learn more. About
gosh,
Joya.
let me tell you, this is the shaman of Beverly Hills. She is schooling us, maybe. Oh my Lord, I'm just dying to get her alone so she can just work my soul and spirit overtime. You know what? Hang on a second. We've got a call coming in real quick, and let me just see what we got going on here. This is Paul. You're on Rockers for Wildlife. Who is this? Or who is it?
Hey, this is Dr. Michael, Dr. Michael.
Oh,
calling in.
lovely, lovely, lovely. Are you in Hawaii?
No, I am on the ninth island. What's known as the ninth island from Hawaii is actually Las Vegas.
The ninth island, Las Vegas. I like that. Well, do me a favor. Stay on standby. We're getting ready to chit-chat with the shaman of Beverly Hills, Joya Delaney. How do you like that? Anyway, stay on deck, Dr. Sandra. We are going to come back to you. Just stay right there. More to come. So let's move that up.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. Let me pull you down here real quick. Boom. And so, talk to me as a shaman would Slap around a musician.
Well, we're in some pretty deep times now.
Boy.
And this world where these people are misusing their power, that's starting to come up to the surface so it can be removed. So by 2023, it'll be a better world, but we still have a few more years.
Yeah.
But all the clearing of evil on the earth and in all of us, we all have a negative side. I call it the evil twin.
Yep.
It's coming up to the surface to face and erase so we can clear it. And Mother Earth is no joke. She's been around before us, and she'll be around after we go. And she is serious.
You aren't kidding.
Yes, and she's very important that we get in tune with her and talk to her. So California, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of light here and a lot of light workers, people in their hearts here.
Yeah.
So the earthquakes are moving on out. They haven't been bothering us, just little teeny shakes.
Knock on wood.
Yes.
Yep.
Then the drought is almost over, and we've been taking showers through the whole drought.
Yep. And I apologize,
Yes.
everybody, for that earthquake earlier. That was just me. Don't worry about it. I'm elevated. Mercury's
ripped
not.
open.
Yeah, Mercury's not in retrograde. All the planets have lined up. That power, that shock wave was Paul Paget. That
When he ripped open his shirt and
That's
revealed
it.
his.
Ripped the shirt open.
You're
Anyway,
a healer.
carry on.
You're a healer,
Absolutely.
period. And when you touch the earth with your feet,
Yeah.
you're making a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so is he, so is she, so am I. We all are gifted. We all are heart people. We wouldn't be here with you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it is a good year for heart-based people to raise their consciousness,
Cool.
to get out of hiding
like that.
under the shadows. It's time to shine your light more stronger.
Absolutely.
This is a #1 year, so it's about being #1. Last year, it was tough.
It
We
was.
put a
Yeah,
lot of
it was
stuff
a-
on the
it was
back
weird.
burner.
I
Yeah.
took a major
It
whipping
was-
last year,
we
but it
all
was
did.
elevating. I did a
Yes.
purge
Yes.
on many levels, and
Absolutely.
yeah,
That's
so
what it
a
was
lot of
for.
people got chunked out of the hot air balloon
Yes.
basket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they didn't make the ride.
Yes.
We were going to do the champagne orange juice breakfast.
Yes.
I realized we were at 2,000 feet, had some dead weight.
Yes.
A couple people flipped over the side, started gaining altitude. Realized I'm only at 5,000. Realized I looked over the side; they're hanging on to the tie-down ropes.
Had to kick 'em.
Had to chop the ropes off.
A little bit.
Now we're
the
30,000 feet.
Is that what happened to me?
It was.
saw
No,
the whole
you're
thing
you're
what
still
happened.
in the basket, brother.
face. You held on tight.
A lot of people don't like this energy
Yeah.
because there's so much divine energy pouring into the planet
I
now.
love it.
Divine light, love, grace, truth,
That's really cool.
abundance. It's divine energies. It's not time for narcissism, really. It's
Yeah.
not time for greed.
Yep.
And so all of that
been
is
too much
coming
of that.
up. Yeah, the negative ego is getting floored now.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for the good ego.
Bam.
You know, you've got that good ego. That's how you can be who you are. But
yeah.
it's not, I got it like that. I know everything. I'm cuter and better than
Those are
everybody.
idiots.
You'll be embarrassed.
That's it. It's tacky.
So this is a time of embarrassment if you
You'll be embarrassed.
think
I
you
love
know
that.
everything. You know, just be humble
Yeah,
and
that's
learn
right.
from someone else.
Yeah, that's the key. I've always said
humility is a key to
that
learning.
is. I know one thing. I don't know anything hardly because we're just
There you
so
go.
infantile. That's why I
fun
surround myself with amazing individuals. I'm learning constantly.
Right.
I'm a sponge. Call me SpongeBob
Right.
or Sponge Paul.
Dalai Lama
SpongeBob.
Dalai Lama believes that he is not enlightened yet because stuff still gets on his nerves. So to him, enlightenment is when nothing gets on your nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
good.
who's there?
No
In fact,
kidding.
we're the opposite. Look how negative we are. So we're beginning to see our thoughts are boomeranging back now. So visualize what you want, not what you don't. We've been learning that
Sure.
a couple of years because we just keep criticizing. If you keep criticizing
focus
yourself
on
and
that,
other people,
yeah.
you'll have arthritis in your knees
yeah.
and
Oh,
everywhere
yeah.
else.
Manifest
It
that
just
energy.
chunks up, and when you're angry, that's where all these knots are coming and these cancers. When people suffer in silence and they're with some mate that's treating them bad,
Yeah.
you get cancer.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll go in the boobs because you didn't nurture yourself.
That's
Or
it.
it'll go in your prostate because you're pissed.
That's it.
So it's very important to say in a nice way, this is not acceptable. Please
That's
don't do
it.
that again. Why did you do it? That hurt my feelings. Say it from your heart.
Beautiful. Wait, say that again. That was good.
That's not acceptable. So please don't do that again. And why do you keep doing it? You can be vulnerable. You hurt
That
my
is
feelings.
good.
Excuse me. So what will happen is that that person will come back and say, I didn't know you felt that way. And you can have a conversation and give each other homework.
Yeah.
If you live together or whatever, people, especially couples, don't talk enough. We go and talk to our friend about, he doesn't do this and he's this and blah, 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 you know, and that's not good. You have to give each other You know, like this is what's good about our relationship and this is what is not.
Right.
And then give each other homework and just grade each other for the whole month and don't talk about it the whole month and then go to the next thing. This is what's good and this is what isn't.
Wow.
And so anyway, to understand that Earth is a school, that's the main thing. Okay,
Oh,
we're all here learning. Number two, it's a karma school. So we all have cause and effects
Yeah.
that we're not aware of because we take after our ancestors. We've lived on many different dimensions as well as we've been animals, we've been people, we've been warriors, we've been kings, queens, princesses, all kinds of good and bad things.
Right.
So we have a mixture of good and bad in our soul. It's in your palm of your hand. The left palm is your whole story of who you are. The right hand is the changes you made. And some
Ooh.
you can't change. Some you have to go through.
Really?
But you don't have to have 5 kids if that's on your hand. You know, but most of the time,
Thank the Lord. Good Lord.
there's some things you can learn and change.
I was getting ready to call Pampers and take stock out. Yeah.
Now, your name and your birthday. Your name and
Do
your
the little lines count as kids? Is
Yes.
that like half a child?
Yes.
Just kidding.
No, it's 2.3 now in America.
2.3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Family
need to
with
move to China.
2.3
That
kids.
makes sense. You know, like 10 kids is a lot.
Good
You know,
Lord.
but the main thing is, you know, the church ruled a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to use, you know, contraception. Give me a break.
What the heck?
But the main thing
And then they went back.
is to understand it's a karma school. We're all here learning, and every single person is your teacher, and every single person is your mirror. Yes. And everything we chose before we were born, everything, your name, your birthday, how you look, your sex, your race, everything is based on your cause and effects of your past.
Bingo.
So we came here with karma, good and bad and ugly. Yeah. Now there's no graduates in Earth School.
Got that right.
Yeah. It goes up to 6th grade. That's it. There's no master degree program here.
Got
Not
that.
even the highest avatar. They all still were born somewhere in to strange parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a poor caste or something like that. Everybody has karma, including animals.
Yep.
Yes, everything is cause and effect. So once a person understands that they chose and that they can do self-realization work, what in me created this? Let me change me. So I always teach, stay there and change yourself. Stop running around from person to person.
Yep.
Say, for instance, Zsa Zsa Gabor, she had 9 husbands. And the 9th one, and she has this thing, I was a good housekeeper. In other words, when I left a man, I kept his house. You know, like,
Whoa.
she could have stayed with the first guy or the second or the third one.
Wow.
You know, I mean, so I teach people stop running from person to person and change yourself. And when you change, then everything changes around you. So self-realization is what we're all being pushed to learn. And we're way showers to other people as
Yeah.
well.
And if
the
you
Christ
change and
consciousness,
they weren't meant to be, they'll go away.
they swirl away and then
Yeah.
a better one comes.
Yep.
All you
So
can do is change you.
talk about relationships, marriage, stuff like that. Where are
Last
we
year
at in the
was so
world?
good.
2017. It's got to be better. Last year was
Yes.
hell.
Yes. Okay, remember it's a karma school.
It
So we
is.
have karma with a lot of people.
Yep.
We have a lot of soulmates.
Yep.
So that's unfinished business. When you meet your soulmates before now.
Yeah.
So now we're going to a new time now, and this is time for divine mates. So that's why a lot of people are breaking up. They're finished now.
Yep.
You know, maybe you gave birth to the person and you're finishing unfinished business because they're acting just like your child.
Yep.
Or they're cheating because you don't have sex with your parent.
Right.
Some people do, but you're not supposed
Welcome
to.
to Arkansas.
Right.
Oh,
Or Jamaica.
Sorry, all you. Hey,
Jamaica, oh, Lord.
hey, I'm from the Midwest. What can I say? Oklahoma, Arkansas. It's been a rival. I'm still 50 and we're still in a rival. Damn Razorbacks.
So unfinished business is almost finished for all of us. All these planets are pushing up our unfinished business. Everything we denied is coming up for us to look at. You can't push stuff under the rug anymore. Not your mama, nobody. There's no more denial. Okay, right in your face. Okay, and then you can erase it.
So this divine soulmate thing, expand.
Okay, well, that's what's coming
I
now.
apologize. Go for it.
The angels have told me, if it's not right, tell the people, let go. Not before now. Now, if it's not right, get rid of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's very strict now as far as, you know, you have to really be your own lover. You have to love yourself
Yep.
and also be your own soulmate. Then they'll find you.
Bam.
And you write a letter and just go, these are the qualities that I want, and say thank you for bringing them to me. And write that letter and say it every day and write it every day. Thank you for bringing me this person who's wise, who's wonderful, who's kind, who's generous, who's spiritual, who's not damaged, you know, who's a balanced person, who's affectionate, who has their own life together.
And you better
Thank
have
you
those
for-
qualities of yourself too.
Well, you have to love you first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you'd be surprised what the angels will bring you when it comes to a divine mate, because this is not, you're not owing each other. Nobody's making you pay. There's no love and hate making up, breaking up. You will know who they are. They'll know who
Immediately.
you are. Mm-hmm.
So talk about that. This is an interesting subject because I know the controversy of how we all live as humans, that it's this rule book. Well, you got divorced. You need to wait a couple, 3 years and balance yourself out. Well, what if your soulmate rolls up the next day after you leave the crazy?
Well, that's fine too.
Right. So there is no you ignored all the chatter, right?
Well, your shrink will tell you, you need time to, get it together first. But if they come, you go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
well,
what's
what
your
if you've
shrink
been in a
doing in their life?
20 plus year nightmare? You've already been waiting. You know? Why do I need to add a couple, 3 more years to the prison sentence? Shit.
Well, that person doesn't want to be the rescuer and the rebound person. That's all.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah.
a rebound's a whole nother realm, absolutely. And usually,
Yes.
I get it.
And all the cheating, like you got to find your divine mate because you won't want anybody else.
That's it.
But the cheating is bringing in a third party because your needs aren't met.
Right.
And also, men can have sex without any, it's just recreation. They don't have to be in love.
Thank
Women-
God I'm not one of those guys. I'm just the love maker. Yeah.
Well, you're a
not the
healer.
love taker.
You're a healer.
That's it.
You're
That is
a
it.
tantric
That's
person.
it.
Tantric is where we should all be going, and that means foreplay, not jumping on each other, backing up and down, and like Tinder and all this stuff, and
Right.
hit and runs, and
Hit and runs.
One and done.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really not time for that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the diseases coming from that,
Oh,
even
my
in the gay
God,
environment.
yes.
Promiscuity means hate. It's not love.
Yeah.
It means I'm going to get you before you get me. And it has disease connected with it.
Right.
So what about like open relationships and stuff? Where does that play into it?
Well,
Different
a lot of people, what will happen is that usually the third party, and then you're bored, so the mate wants to, fool around, and they want to do all these different things, but usually it's a mistake. And what happens is that other person runs off with the other third party. So a lot of times that does not work. Yeah.
Absolutely.
They'll run off with them.
We are going to, this is leading into part 2 and part 3 and part 4. So you all have got to come back. We've got a handful of other guests. I wanted to give you all extra time on this because this is what we need to hear.
Yeah.
But it's even more so, it's what we need to act upon.
Yes.
Period. I want to thank you for coming on. We are going to have you back, and this is just amazing. I want to sit with you and go over a ton of stuff. You bring a lot to the table, and you know what?
Yeah, that's
It's about the shaman in the house. Oh yeah. Tell everybody where they can go find out about you and hire you, and you go straighten out their messes.
Joanne Delaney online.
I'm going to have that as a link on
Cool.
the Rockers for Wildlife Facebook site and my private site and the Inner Circle. So
I can do it over the phone. Or in
absolutely.
person.
And so we're going to shift you two out. We're going to shift a couple more cats in. And you all stay in the green
was
room. We've
awesome.
got photo sessions
too.
and all kinds of fun stuff. Thank you all
Thank
for
you
coming
so
on
much.
to the show. We are giddy around here.
Thanks.
Let's give a
Thanks,
little.
Talia. Thanks,
You know,
Joanne.
the next
Thanks for
phase
having
is,
us.
thank you, definitely. So now I've
That
got
was
Dr.
awesome.
Sandra Rose Michael. Are you there?
Hey, aloha, Paul. That was great. I loved it. It was awesome.
Didn't that
That's
feel
a lot of the
good?
same things I've been saying for more than 30 years, that we've waited a long time for this time on the planet, and we're ready to rock and roll.
We love rock and roll in this house, definitely. 1 second, real quick. Gary, I'd like for you to take that chair over there. We're playing Twister over here. And so left foot on green, right foot on red. So we're just doing a little shifting here, getting our new group in here. So talk to me about energy enhancement system.
Well, I talked about a lot of the things she talked about. I've been talking about forever because I've been teaching holistic health over 45 years, recognized as a kahuna for over 30 years. So the first thing I always say is aloha, because that means oneness with the breath and the love of all life. And for the kahunas, aloha is considered the most powerful word in the universe. And at the time of crisis on the planet, which We are there. It's aloha that heals the world. So I developed a technology for healing, and a very, very profound healing. We can talk about all the biophysics of it, the quantum physics and the metaphysics. It's about how do we heal the world. And so that's what Energy Enhancement System is designed for and is doing, because we are at time of crisis. It's what's called extinction level event right now with the radiation levels alone, which is very suppressed and denied information, but it's got to come out because it is driving. Everything is in divine order, but it's what we're seeing is a major increase in cancer rates, diabetes rates, thyroid cancers, leukemia, all these symptoms of radiation poisoning, because there's been over 300 tons of radioactive waste going into the Pacific every single day since Fukushima happened. So
it's still happening.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
And nobody's talking about it.
Over 300 tons of radioactive waste into the Pacific every single day.
Yeah. As we discussed, with my work with LJT, National Geographic, and Rockers for Wildlife, our research, we were, as you and I talked about, the trash that was hitting from the Japanese tsunami off South Point there on the Big Island. We were testing radioactive material within 2 months of that tsunami hitting. And we're finding radioactive material all the way up into Catalina, all the way up into Oregon. It's everywhere now. It's now made its way around the planet.
Yes, and so we've created technology for healing it all. And so that's a big focus. Like I said, I'm working with NASA physicists, and one of those is Dennis Watt, who's with NASA, and we've got a company called Nexus Environmental Corporation under Fomina Foundation for working with advanced radiation remediation. But we've got our own personal healing to do, because as within, so without. And bottom line, the pure science is how do we activate that inner light, that light within, because we are bodies of light. And as we radiate light, nothing that is not of the light can affect us. And so that's where we work with Fritz Albert Popp's work, and the biophysics is about the biophotonic energy, the scalar energy. It's time for the suppressed healing technologies to be brought forward, because they've been held back, and we've got a whole lot to change and heal on this planet. So we're working with, that technology then that, we literally need to save the human genome, but not just the human genome, all the wildlife. And that's why this fits right into Rockers for Wildlife, because we've got the technologies. We have everything to heal everything, really.
Oh, yes.
And so, we can clean up the environment as far as, the air, the soil, the water. That people need to be conscious and make more conscious choices.
Yes.
And anything and everything you do is either supporting health, wellness, vitality for yourself and for the planet, or not. And we are accountable as individuals for our choices every single day. What are you voting for? Every dollar is a vote. Are you voting for the things that are poisoning yourself or others? People have got to quit poisoning themselves and quit paying for poisons and wake up. And it is about this great awakening, but it is enlightenment.
Absolutely.
And I like to talk about cellular enlightenment and really working with the DNA, because that is where all the memories are, and that's where our power is, and that's the power of who we really are and why we're here on this planet at this amazing time. Because we've waited a long time for this time on the planet.
Oh, you nailed it. The energy enhancement system, which is amazing as I'm reading about you, that generates all the multiple bioactive life-enhancing energy fields, and this cell regeneration, and improve your immune functions, and relief from pain, and detoxifying the body, and elevating the mood, and oh my God, just the assistance in balancing the right and left hemispheres of the brain, increasing those energy levels. This is pretty amazing. I actually, unfortunately, because I wanted to bring you on today so we could at least tease the audience of the future of bringing you back on immediately over the next couple of weeks. I want to have a longer conversation, but also feature you on the show. And I really want to go deeper down the rabbit hole. And so tell everybody where they can go to learn more about you and your system, the EE system, the Energy Enhancement System.
Well, we were talking about, I'm from Hawaii, and Hawaii is home for me, so I do a lot on Oahu in Honolulu with Dr. Terry Shintani, who's chair of complementary alternative medicine for the University of Hawaii Medical School. And we have our technology there. We have peer-reviewed published studies, reversal of seizure disorder, reversal of autism, reversal of mesothelioma. He's working on a case study now of reversal of leukemia. So I'm in Hawaii a lot with Dr. Terry Shintani, but the ninth island is Las Vegas, and that's our business base. People can go to eesystem.com, or they can call us 702-527-6448, and we have the Optimum Medical Institute here in Vegas.
Beautiful.
At eesystem.com, info at eesystem.com if they want more information.
All right, beautiful.
Thanks for having me on, but what I want to do is come in there and play Twister with you.
Oh, my Lord, you got to get here. So that's a done deal, so just count that as done. All you got to do is say, Paul, I'm on my way. So we will shift our gears and make sure we get you here. So we'll coordinate that. Dr. Sandra, we appreciate everything. Energy Enhancement Systems, everybody. That is eesystem.com. Doctor in the house. She is elevating and changing, and it is a new era of well-being. You have an amazing, blessed day. Make today the best day of your life. We'll talk to you soon, Dr. Sandra. Thank you for calling in.
Aloha. Waves of infinite aloha around the world, vision of the world.
I'm loving it. You
Thanks
take
for
care,
having
dear.
me on, Paul.
You got it.
Aloha.
Bye-bye. Aloha. Woo! Boy, is this an elevating day or what? You know what? I'm hungry. It's time for a musical snack. So with that snack being on board, we have Richard in the house. Introduce yourself to everybody, brother.
My name is Richard Tickleman. Yes, my last name is Tickleman. And to answer all your questions, no, I do not tickle men.
That's why I did not say his last name. I wanted
That was the next question.
It was key. So you know what? He's going to tell a little bit about himself, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unplug me. I'm going to hand me across to you, and you're going to plug that little baby in, and it is time for a musical snack. Oh. So, with that being said, this song is going to be called Gambling Man. Oh, yeah. Here we go. What key is that in?
That's in
C sharp.
C sharp. Beautiful. And we got Francisco in the house, too. Take us away.
They say love's an open door. Not anymore. No roof, no walls. I never felt this way before. You took my heart off the ledge, off the shelf, before it fell apart. I ain't no gambling man, but I take a chance on you. They'll never understand why I do the things I do. See, the swing of a hand got me lost in a stare. I can't wait anymore. I ain't no gambling man, but I take a chance on you. Doesn't matter where this goes, I just wanna know here, you're home. Both our minds are running free. That's how it should be when your eyes meet mine. I ain't no gambling man, but I take a chance on you. They'll never understand why I do the things I do. See the swing of a hair got me lost in a stare. I can't wait anymore. I ain't no gambling man, but I take a chance on you. So I'll take your hand and we'll run away in the night. So I'll take your hand and we'll run away from the night. So I'll take your hand and we'll run away in the night. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa. I ain't no gambling man. They'll never understand why I do the things I do.
Woo! Dang. We like that
Nice.
kind of snack in the house. Oh, my God. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Holy macmoly.
Cool, man.
Oh, my
Nice.
God, was
Nice
that
tune.
spicy.
It was a nice tune, you know what I mean?
I don't even have to eat lunch today, mate.
We've got a snack for you.
It's a very good snack, mate. Oh, man. Tell us about it. So we're running a little short on time, but we're going to have you back. I'm going to do a nice little special on you. But tell us what you're up to right now. Where can people go to see you, and what's going on now?
Well, I'm from the Great White North, from Canada.
Hi.
So
Yeah, eh?
yeah, hey. It's
Take off, you hoser.
you
love
can
it.
find me at a Canadian Superstore. No, I'm performing at a bunch of local events up in my hometown, Vancouver.
Sweet.
You can
great,
find me in
man.
Toronto every once in a while. I'm coming down here more often now, and I'm starting to get more business down here. So
Nice, man.
hopefully I can get some festivals and stuff down here. You can find all my music on any streaming website, iTunes. I'm not on SoundCloud. That's I don't know why I'm not there, but oh well.
Hey, we'll work on it. We'll get you
all right.
there.
It's a nice tune, man.
It was a great
Yeah.
tune. I'm stunned.
I never played it before, but I was just like watching it. I was like,
So
yeah,
that's
I
your
like
original, right?
Yeah.
it. I like the odd time section there.
Yeah, that was an interesting little
Yeah.
switch up there. I like it. It was gorgeous. Any man that plays a Taylor got my heart. I'm a Taylor man. So other
that-
than my 12
nice
string
sounding guitar,
ovation,
yeah.
it is beautiful. Oh my God. So to give a little nutshell, 30 seconds. How did you arrive at where you're at today?
A plane.
Ooh, I'm loving his comedy right out of the gate. He need-
If I had to summarize it, I mean, it was I kind of stumbled upon it a little bit by accident at first.
yeah.
And then, I mean, it was just a hobby. And then last year, it really hit me. I was performing at a nightclub. And I had my uncles. They'd never seen me perform before. That was the first time they saw me ever perform. And they came up to me like at the front of the stage, like, "I'm proud of you." And that was when it hit
Oh,
me. I
that's
was
cool,
like, "I
man.
gotta do
That's
this."
nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You do it because you love it.
exactly. Yeah.
You can tell it shines right through you. Well, we love to know. Obviously, I work with Russ, so we'll know when you're coming back. And I want to pre-schedule and get you in here and do a big segment on you. We want
you.
to play, have fun,
Yeah.
enjoy this thing, and rock the house. We're going to cut loose. I've got some amazing other entities. Thank you so
Tell us
much,
your name again.
Richard
Richard Tickleman.
Tickleman.
Right on, man. I love that.
Tickleman. Beautiful. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate it. Watch your cord on your nice, beautiful
Include
Taylor.
unplugged.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
It's all good. Thank you, Richard. We appreciate it. Stay there. We're going to take some photos
Nice
and have
stuff,
some
man.
fun. Enjoy the green room.
Nice
Will do.
stuff.
You guys
Bruce.
have a nice one.
Yeah.
Peace. You're on deck, brother. You know what? I've always said, you don't remember the first song of the concert. You don't remember the middle, but you remember the encore. And so the encore right now in the house is Gary Walker. He's got a beautiful CD out. I have not had the opportunity. I just met him last night. And Jaya, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
We love great in this family. So I'm at an event for Chinese international stuff that we were working on, and meet these wonderful men because of my amazing PR, Diana Kelly. This woman just brings the game to a whole nother level. Get a chair over here. Swing in here. I've got a headset for you. Give her a headset there. Good Lord. We got to jerk her from the sideline and get her on the field. Oh, yeah. So Diana's really brought it to a whole nother level for our company. But we're going to talk about her. She can sit here in the panel. Gary, tell me what's going on, brother. I've seen some amazing work here. Symphony of Life. I saw your video. The health and the well-being of our planet rest in our hands. It was one of my favorite pieces in there because it's so true. He's an arborist. This man just loves the planet. He loves life. He's a hell of an artist. I actually have a piece behind me. Why don't you hold that up for the audience real quick? Check this out. Tell everybody what this is about, brother.
Okay, this particular piece is called Tide Pools, and it's got a series of eyes involved in the piece. So it's really kind of oceanographic. It's about the oceans and the cycles of life and the tides, the ebb and flow of life, and cool. It's got a lot of different layers in it there, and it's an early piece that I did many years ago, and I love it quite a bit, and my muse Dessa absolutely loves this piece.
Oh, yeah. I want that in my studio. Good Lord.
Feels good.
I'm all about abstract, big time. That's gorgeous. Thank you for bringing that. Holy mackerel. So you're multi-layered. So we're about 9 minutes before we close this out, which gives us plenty of room and time. Give us the coup de grace. Who's Gary? What are you about? Where are you going? How'd you get there? And what the hell are you going to do about it?
Okay, let me give that a go. So,
What are you going to do about
it? Anyways, my tagline that came to me many years ago for all the things that I'm interested in is called Harmonizing Nature, Art, and Science. And so I love art, I love nature, and I love science or knowledge about things. And so that kind of forms the basis or the foundation for my approach to my music, my art, and then my intellectual pursuits, which are all wrapped and enveloped in our environment, either our personal environment or the bigger environment of our world, our life, our state, our country.
Yes. Oh, my God. You had me at hello and country. Good Lord. Yeah. Wow. Elevating. You know what? I'm looking at, and I've just got to go here, the other side, right? I know. Yes, the other side. This is off of his CD. You know what? I'm starving over here. It's time for another musical snack. Damn. Here we go.
Hey, I gotta say, Gary opened for The Who.
Oh, God. Well, yes.
Man, that's awesome. I just saw The Who.
Yeah, this is insane. We're going to talk a little bit about this, but, I know everybody out there is hungry, and I don't want you to pull over and have to get some crappy food, so here's your snack. The right one? Last one, the other side.
Wrong song, dude.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
I was just testing you. You passed. You get a gold star.
No, that was good. I really like that you did that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Paul. This piece is called The Other Side, and I actually wrote this when I was walking through an ancient oak grove early one Sunday morning. And these are two ladies that I found from Oregon that I had do the backup singing to the song. And I just wrote it all about being in an oak grove. And
cool.
So that's going to start in just a second as I'm walking through this ancient oak grove and how it made me feel. So there aren't too many songs that are actually dedicated to trees. This is one of the few out there.
Bingo. Let's give it a little taste. Everybody get your fork and knife and napkin out.
Come with me to the other side. Beyond the veil, above the storm, into a place you might call home. Sunday morning in the pub, Children playing.
So we all love trees. Trees are just part of the universal
Yeah,
language.
let's leave this running in the background. So keep talking. Yeah.
Whatever you say. By the way, and I am known as the Tree Whisperer. I've got about 40 or 50 videos on YouTube. And so I'm going to make you an honorary tree whisperer today. I'm giving you one of my pins that I've had for many, many years.
Oh,
this is
my
a vintage pin,
God.
and I hope you'll wear it well.
Oh, you can bank on it. I'm wearing it now. You know me, all about the environment. Thank you.
Yep.
What an honor.
Yeah, and I also want to say that the young man that played that song earlier, that was really a beautiful song, and I think that really has hit potential. And I loved his poise, and I loved the originality that he brought to the expression of that song. So I tip my hat to him.
Woo, me too. Yeah. Oh, my God. So what do you got going on right now? What's shaking, brother?
Well, right now I'm working with my partner, the brilliant Jaya over here. Jaya owns Epic World Media down in North San Diego. He does fabulous productions. So he's helping me put together some really nice videos to help promote my art and the Tree Whisperer concept. So Jaya's been really indispensable to me. He's a fountain of great ideas. He's super enthusiastic. He's a very passionate individual. He's super intelligent about all the issues that are impacting the ocean. His favorite thing really are whales and porpoise. And so he's taught me a lot, and he's been very helpful to me. I'm very grateful.
Oh, my God. So you got to speak, man. Dude, you and I have so much in common, all of us, but good Lord, all the ocean work, the dolphins, the whales, holy mackerel, the studio.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, it's insane.
Holy porpoise.
Holy porpoise.
Holy whale.
Yes.
Oh,
So
no.
talk
We
to us.
have a porpoise.
We just did the music video to the song. It's outrageous. We got Yanni's violinist, and we got wing dancers, and Gary is one of the most powerful, knowledgeable people I've ever met on the planet related to trees. I actually started off with a passion and love for trees. I was a founder of San Diego Earth Day, 100,000 people in Balboa Park. Boom. And that was a direct relationship of having a connection, growing up in the woods, being with the trees.
Right.
So I started off with trees. We got to do Sting performing out of the rainforest, and that was a beautiful thing. I was part of that.
Kidding.
And then now it's whales and dolphins in the oceans, helping with the Pacific Garbage Patch, helping with the dolphins and the whales. Our new project's called Planet Love Project. And Planet Love is focusing on the beauty in nature, focusing on the beautiful coral reefs we still have, focusing on our sharks, our dolphins, our whales. Yeah. And hummingbirds, butterflies, dragonflies have been huge lately. If you're having dragonfly dreams, you're part of our collective dream. What we're finding is there's a lot of people having this beautiful, powerful collective dream and consciousness right now. And how I'm finding out who my core team is we'll talk to them about dolphins, we'll talk to them about dragonflies, we'll talk to them about hummingbirds, our pollinators, and based on how they respond to that, we know whether or not you're part of our family and team.
Bam.
And it's been amazing.
I'm loving it.
How cool.
If you're having dolphin dreams or anything connected with that,
Flogging your dolphin?
let us know. Planet Love Project.
You want to make a splash. And speaking of pollinators, again, my brother from France, we're both French. We have French, Mr. Paul over here, Monsieur Paul. He is a total pollinator. We met him last night, and he was buzzing around like a bee. He's just a fountain of ideas, and he actually brought all this together very spontaneously.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Oh,
Does your dog bite?
You know something? I didn't have anything to do with it. The universe brought us together.
That's right.
It had nothing to do with me. I was just...
there was Chinese people in the room, weren't there?
Yeah, I heard Ching Chao Tu Dao. And I was like, I got to meet these guys. They were like, let me introduce you. Ching Chao Tu Dao. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Here's my one word of Mandarin that I do know. Pialia, and that means beautiful.
Oh, Pialia?
Cool. Pialia.
Pialia.
In Mandarin. That's Mandarin for beautiful.
I'm loving it.
Pialia.
Oh,
Pialia.
Oh, that's cool.
I have one.
What's that?
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Hello, and wa I China.
Well, you're saying it wrong. It's ni hao.
Ni hao.
Hey, I got to say, Gary can be found at GaryWalkerOnline.com. GaryWalkerOnline.com. Master arborist, phenomenal artist, drummer, He's the whole thing.
We're bringing these guys back because we're going to do a musical special and an art special that's going to be a whole hour long. So these cats are coming back. I grabbed them last night because the universe said, get these guys on the show, period. I know Gary looked at me like I was flipping crazy. I was like, dude, I want you on the show. He said, when's your show? I said, tomorrow. at noon. He looked at me like I was flipping crazy. He's like, are you serious?
No, here's where you had me. When you told me you go swimming with great white sharks because that's one of your interests and passions.
It is.
Working
You're
for
nuts.
National Geographic and bringing to the world's better focus and attention the reality of reptiles like we're scared of diamondback snakes or great white sharks.
Yeah.
But really, they're so integrated into the ecosystem, as you pointed out. If you pull that one out of the domino line, the whole thing goes down.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
You know what? We're running up on our close here. So I want to say hi and bye to everybody. Thank you, everybody, for coming on to the show. Everybody's coming back. We got a lot of social media stuff we're going to put out there. We've got Talia that was in the house. We've got Jaya. We've got Gary. We've got Dr. Sandra. We've got Richard.
Thank you.
We
Great show,
got
man.
Great
Francesco
bass
De
player. I love your
Cosmo,
bass
my co-host, my
Francesco, the bass player.
Wildlife for rockers.
And you know what? On the way out the door, we are going to give a little snack-a-rooski. So here we go. And we're rolling it out. Here it is.
Snackarooski.
You know what? I'm not even plugged in. Here we go. I'll give you an Elvis. Thank you very much.
Pure acoustic. That's pure acoustic. Love that
Everybody,
12-string.
Rockers for Wildlife every Wednesday, 12 o'clock, same bat time channel, same everything, whatever. Just be there. Just be there. We're going to be posting some stuff. We got an amazing guest next week. And you know what? We're out of here. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Boom.
You're listening to Rockers for Wildlife Radio with Paul Paget, only on LA Talk Radio.